What is up, guys? Jay Toonz back here with another cartoon review. And before I get into the cartoon review, just really quick, I want to give a big thank you and appreciation to all of the new subscribers who have subscribed to me within this past couple of weeks and this past month. Just a big thank you. I've gained a lot more subscribers than what I had when I kind of took a little break, but I just want to say thank you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my content. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the future content that I put out, and hopefully you guys stick around to 2,000 and 3,000. I'm going to be here for a while making videos for you guys, and I promise that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and again, thank you for subscribing. And let's just go ahead and jump right into this review of Craig of the Creek. Craig of the Creek is created by Ben Levin and Matt Barnett. The show revolves around a 9-year-old kid named Craig and his two best friends, Kelsey and JP. Every afternoon after school, the three kids go through tons of adventures in the neighborhood's creek, which is like a big giant clubhouse where different kids have their own groups. Like you have the ninja kids, the paintball kids, and the sewer kids. The main character is a 9-year-old boy named Craig with a big imagination and hunger for adventures. He is the most down-to-earth character out of the kids by trying to help anybody and everybody. I really enjoy Craig as a character because he just feels realistic. Like when he needs to come up with a solution to a problem they have, it just feels realistic in my opinion. Craig just feels like a character that a lot of kids will relate to in some type of way, whether it's because he is a nerd or whether it's because, he likes to be outdoors or just anything like that. Even, him being so close to his grandfather, I feel like a lot of kids will relate to Craig as a character, and a lot of kids will really enjoy Craig as a cartoon character. Now, next is one of Craig's best friends, JP. He is basically the Ed of the group, but less stupid and more goofy. JP is the comedic character, and I do get a lot of laughs from him because, the things that he says and the things that he does, it's funny and not annoying like a lot of other comedic characters are. I think the reason his character works so well is because they don't just rely on JP to bring the laughs. To be honest, all the other characters in the show, whether they're side characters or main characters, they have a comedic tone to them, and that isn't a bad thing at all. Now for the most interesting character out of the three kids, and that is Kelsey. Now Kelsey is more of the serious character, but in a funny way, where in some of the episodes she tells her own story.
What do you say, Kelsey?
Kelsey didn't know how to answer. She had promised herself that 4th grade would be different. Her hands were still spotted with blisters from the battles of summer vacation, the siege of the Briar Patch, the battle for Sled Hill. Yet her soul ached for more.
She's doing that narrating thing again.
And I do love Kelsey because she does have a big heart. Like in one of the episodes, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but in one of the episodes, she was risking not being able to ever return to the creek for all of the other kids, not just her best friends, but for everybody at the creek. She was risking not being able to return ever. And I thought that was really cool of her and really nice of her, to risks that. And I just love Kelsey as a character. Her character is kind of hard to talk about, but she's just like a crazy kind of funny out there character. If you guys have seen Craig of the Creek, then you guys know what I'm talking about. But she is probably one of my favorite characters on the show, Craig being my number one favorite just because he's likable, but yeah, like she's just a funny, crazy out there character, and I really enjoy Kelsey as a character. Now, the animation for the show is nothing new. We have seen this style before in other Cartoon Network shows like Steven Universe and Clarence, which isn't a bad thing since the characters of Craig of the Creek did work on Steven U. The animation isn't bad by any means because the simple animation just fits for a slice of life show like this. It just fits. It just feels right. It's not bad at all. Just because we've seen it before and we're probably gonna see it again in other newer Cartoon Network shows doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, it's good for a simple slice of life show like Craig of the Creek or like Clarence. I enjoyed it. The animation's fine. I hear a lot of people crying and, well, not crying, but getting mad over the animation in Craig of the Creek, but I enjoy it. I really like it just because, again, it fits for a show like Craig of the Creek. If Craig of the Creek was an action show, then I would say, maybe switch up the animation a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine the way it is, and I enjoyed the animation. Now, from overall opinions on Craig of the Creek is that I absolutely love this show. I think this is a fantastic show. And now that Clarence is ending, I feel like Craig of the Creek will take Clarence's spot in being my favorite Cartoon Network show that is airing right now. I feel like Craig of the Creek fixed some of the things that Clarence did wrong. Like I loved Clarence, don't get me wrong, I loved Clarence, but some of the characters in that show were just overly annoying, and I feel like Craig of the Creek fixed that, and to where none of the main characters or none of the side characters really came off as annoying. I just feel like it just took what Clarence did and just made it even better. And this show, I love the characters, I love the animation, but the thing that makes this show is the story and the creative part of the story. Like, it took a simple idea like 3 kids playing in a creek, and it just turned it into something very creative. Like, it feels like if you took Kids Next Door, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Clarence and mashed it all together, and it feels like this is what that show is. It just took a little bit out of those 3 shows and made it into a fantastic show. Like, there's only 15 episodes released so far at the time of recording this, and I already have some favorite episodes. Like, I loved Wildernessa, I believe that's how you say it. I loved Monster in the Garden. I loved Bring Out Your Beast. I loved Bring Out Your Beast because it made me remember me and my brother when we were younger. That episode just reminds me of me and my brother, and I showed him the episode and he enjoyed the episode as well, and it did remind him of me and him when we were younger. But also, one of my other favorites is The Future is Cardboard. Like, that episode alone is so creative and so good, and this show with the writing and with the storytelling, it's so good, guys. Like, that alone, you just need to see this show for the story and for the writing in it. It's so funny, it's so enjoyable, it takes you on adventures that are really, really creative and really enjoyable. And I think if you are younger, then I think you definitely are going to enjoy this show. Yeah, I mean, it just brought me back to when I used to watch like Ed, Edd n Eddy and Kids Next Door when I was younger, and I really enjoy it. Again, it's my favorite show on Cartoon Network right now, and I'm loving it, and I can't wait for more episodes, and hopefully we get a season 2 and a season 3. Hopefully the show continues, because I really, really enjoy it, guys. So yeah, if you guys have seen the show, if you guys haven't seen the show, let me know all of your opinions on the show, and if you do plan on watching it, let me know all of your opinions down in the comments below. Alright guys, so that is it for this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, so that's about it. Again, I want to give a big thank you to all of the new subscribers, and also a big thank you to all of the old subscribers. Hopefully you guys stick around and see what content I bring out, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the content. But yeah, so that's it guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. For all your collection hunting news and reviews on Toonz, click that subscribe button. Don't forget, keep watching your cartoons. I'll see you on Animation Geeks later. Peace.